Okay, now the sound looks like it's on. Now the sound is on. Fuck. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? All right, I don't know what I did. All right, take two. We'll see if anybody comes back. We'll see if anybody comes back. I don't know. Chew is here. Thank you, Chew. Now I got to retell that story. All right. I did go to the LCS. I did learn some things. Like, if you take rings or jewelry up there to the LCS, all the stones in the LCS are in the rings and jewelry. That's all extra. That's what they get. You don't get anything for them. Unless if you want to take them to a jeweler and have a jeweler actually test them and look at them, then you might get something for them. But otherwise, you're going to get nothing for stones. What else did I learn? That's about it, other than the fact that he's a fair guy. God damn it. Why is that thing hanging so stupid? Hold up a second. There. That's better. That bothers me. ADHD much? I guess. I don't know. All right. I took a bunch, and I took that bunch of necklaces that I had, and that earring, and that watch bezel. The watch bezel, the earring, and the necklaces. I took them all up, and he tested them all. Of course, he tested them like I did at first with a magnet. And he has an XRF gun. He doesn't even actually use a Sigma, but he uses his gun to look at stuff to start with. All right. Hey, John, we're back. We are back. We are back. I am just discussing what I learned at the LCS. I will wait until everybody gets in here, but I can retell stories. Yeah, we got sound now. God damn it. I don't know what the problem was the first time. I probably should have tested it before I came live, but what the hell? You know, we'll do this. Yes, I found out at the LCS. You take jewelry up there, you take any jewelry up there, any stones that are in that jewelry are theirs. That's extra for them. You're not getting them. If you want something for them, then take them to a jeweler. My brother did that today. He went to a jeweler. He had some rings. He wanted me to melt. They were 925. And I said, no, these have moonstones in them. And I know what a moonstone looks like. And I said, no, put these in your display case and sell them like this. Because the 925 is only worth whatever grams of 925 silver it is. I said, ask 25, 30 bucks for them. You'll get it. There's some stuff with other stones in, purple stones, red stones, and none of them are rubies or sapphires or any of the semi-precious stones, but they look like it. And I said, you know, and he had the one ring, it was a grandma ring or a mother ring. It had 3 colored stones in for the birth month of each child. And I said, you really don't want to melt these, because those stones, if they're real and that's in that ring, then they're just gone. So I would put these on your display case, sell them for 30, 35 bucks a piece. You can always talk them down. They can always talk you down from there, and you still have made your overhead. All right, I got to get this fucking hair. But I took up that bunch of necklaces I had, and some looked silver, some looked gold, and they were semi-magnetic, not very, and some of them were real magnetic, so I knew they probably weren't, but I took them up anyway. And all of them were plated. Even the finest little chain we had, and I mean really fine. He said, I can't believe that they can plate something so small, but they do. And anyway, so I brought that all home, gave it back to my brother, said, this is all junk. When you get about 2 pounds of junk like that, gold plated stuff, we'll sell it then because it'll probably be worth about $5, if that. Yeah. And what I found out about stones, or what my brother found out about stones, is if the stones are held in a ring, and primarily diamonds now, and they're held in with prongs, you got 4 prongs or 3 prongs, those stones are probably real. If anything is glued in, guaranteed it's not real. So if you have questions on stones, take them to a jeweler first. And if you're dead set on taking the stones out of the rings to sell the rings as scrap, then the jeweler can do it and they can pay you for the stones. But don't try and take them out yourself. Hey, Bits, how are you? That was it with the necklaces. So I went over to my brother's and I said, got anything else? And he showed me the rings with stones in it. I said, sell them separate. Well, we had 2 rings left that didn't have stones in. They're 925. So that's going to go with this Canadian nickel. That's junk. And that's going to get, I'll wait till I get some more, 925. But when I was up at the LCS, I wanted to see what he would give me, how, and I showed you the equipment that I took without the sound, but I took my Sigma, I took my scale that I use for reloading because that weighs to the grain, and then I took my other scale that I use on the desk here, and that weighs grams. So just I wanted him to know that I know what I'm talking about, and so he was more agreeable then. And it's the second time I had been up there, so I just wanted him to realize that. And he did. I told him what I was interested in. He threw in 4 small Canadian pennies. I can bring them up closer and try and get them in here for you, but yep, small Canadian pennies, or large Canadian pennies, sorry. And he said, I usually get $1 a piece. And so he gave them to me. And I said, what other Canadian you got you want to throw in? I said, I don't have this Moose 50%er. So he said, okay, throw that in there. And he doesn't get much for them. And get 14, 15 bucks. All right, so he threw one of them in. I said, how about another one? And nope, that's it. Okay, I just wanted to see how far I could press him. And I took up partial tube of MMX Liberty Head, Lady Liberty coins, gold coins, 1/10 ounces. I took up 33 1/10 ounces, so there's 3 ounces and 3/10. And I was real happy with the price. Real close to spot. He gave me real close to spot price. So he made a little money, but that's okay. I expect people to make a melt. It was above melt, but below spot. And everybody thinks melt and spot's the same. It's not. And so when I stopped over to my brother's, he said, I got some silverware I want you to check out. So I'm checking out silverware for him. And if you guys, here's my magnet. Yep, all of this is non-magnetic. All of it. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forks, 1, 2, 3, 4 knives, and 1 spoon. Everything. Oops, shit! And there goes the magnet. Where'd you go, you little bastard? I heard it hit the computer. All right, it might have bounced out. Oh, there it is. Top of the computer. Not a good place for magnets, but anyway, all of it non-magnetic. And the thing is, there's one item here. I think it's this spoon. I tried to show you before, but it does have a hallmark on it up here by the handle. You can see the name, but it's got a hallmark on it. And I got to look it up on the internet because I don't know. And see, it's upside down. And I don't know exactly what that hallmark is. You can see it under a loop really well. And it's also stamped XV. I don't know what that is. But if you look at that hallmark, I can read it off to you, but it's where is that loop at? Yeah, over here on the table. It's a square box. It's got PRO, PRO, with a big S over the R. So I don't know what that means, but I got to look it up. Anyway, all the other silverware that he gave me to check is all stainless except for I think there was 11 pieces in there that were silver plated, but they had neater handles on. These are just plain handles, nothing really to look at. There's nothing here really to look at all, just plain handles. And all the neat stuff I sent up to Joe Durbin for bell handles. So if he's going to do clad bell or clad anything, he can use those silver plated handles for bell handles. And they're really neat. There were some really neat designs. There were 2 state spoons that had on the inside of the spoon had the state capital in Nebraska or whatever the hell it was in there. So those were neat. I sent them up there for him. Hey, Kiwi, what's up, buddy? Hey, I got your deal. Here it is. There it is, buddy. That'll be in the mail to you pretty soon. And we're making a deal. And we're doing deals. Hey, it's the Irish Collector is here. Now everybody can hear me. Everybody can see me. Before you could only see me, and I was being a dick, and I didn't notice it. But I was saying I was real happy with the LCS guy up there. And yeah, granted, he's an hour away, and it's an hour back, and I got to spend fucking time talking. It was worth the trip. I got less than spot. I got more than melt on the gold. So I was happy with that. I told him I'm keeping all of my government back stuff, all the Eagles, all the Buffaloes, all the Britannias, Philharmonics, Krugerrands, Kangaroos, all of those I'm keeping. What I sold was some Money Metals Exchange Liberty rounds. At one time I was buying one a month, so 10th ounces, and I had 35. I sold 2 to Brad V, and he was lucky. He got those cheap, and that was, I don't know, months ago when gold was like 2,200. So he bought them pretty cheap, and I had 33 left, so I took 33 10th ounces up there. So 3 1/3 ounce, and I was happy with the price, with the cash. I came home, so yeah, I did good. I did good. All right, yeah, that'll be coming to you, Kiwi. I just got to package shit up today. Oh, that one ancient, but I'm not into ancients, JJ. But that one was just fucking nice, man. I mean, really nice. I was tempted. I was really tempted. But I don't have any ancient coins. I really don't want them. I really don't want them. I'm not a collector. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm doing. But that one was really nice. Really nice for an ancient coin. I don't know if it did anybody buy that one? Did somebody buy it? I don't think so. I don't think somebody bought. So it might be on his next auction. It could be, unless it was going back to the shop. I know it was on consignment. No, nobody bought it. I didn't think so. And I don't remember if he said it's going back to his LCS because it was on consignment with the rest of the ancient stuff. But yeah, I kind of figured it was going to go back. I don't know how long he had that one, but that was the first time I saw it anyway. That was a nice looking coin. It really was. But like I say, I do not know what the hell I'm doing when it comes to ancient coins. So I was real happy with what I got for the coins. I came back with, and I don't want to show you on camera, but I came back with over $1,200 anyway. So I'm happy about that. Did a good job, I think. I got to have my coffee. And I put my coffee over there. I wasn't really prepared. I walked in the house from my brother's and I just had to unpack shit right here while I was doing this. And I don't know who is up. I don't know what's going on. I haven't checked my mail. I haven't checked my phone. I haven't checked shit. So I got to do that. But I wanted to also announce, and I made a post this Sunday morning. It'll be this Sunday morning sometime when I wake up, if I wake up. God damn it, that thing. See that plaque up there? See that plaque underneath the picture frame? It looks like it's tilted, but it's not because it's in the shape of Iowa and it goes like that. It's bowed. So it bothers me when I can only see part of it. And that plaque is and that picture frame is for that turkey back there. See that turkey back there? Yeah. That's a 5-bearded turkey. And that's in the National Wild Turkey Federation's record book. It's also in the state of Iowa turkey record book for non-typical turkeys. So, and those three, that little plaque up there I had made, date, time, and where, and also the other two guys that were with me. So yeah, that bothers me at times when I see that. But yeah. And I also want to announce that the new Music Education Center over at the Surf Ballroom, they bought a kind of like a half a city block, tore down all the building, put up a brand new building. They are doing classes now. They have an interactive touch thing like at the zoo or whatever. They have instrument petting thing. The little kids can come in and touch instruments and do whatever. They're giving guitar classes, beginner guitar, advanced guitar, vocal classes, all kind, and a lot of free stuff. There's some stuff that you have to sign up for, but man, they're doing a lot in that building now. And that's just next to the original Surf Ballroom that was built in the late 40s, early 50s, where I go to see concerts a lot. Yeah, nice, man. Yeah, it's going back. Going to go. Have a good game, Kiwi. That it's going to rain up here again. It's just softer and shit, and not worth going out. Who was up today, JJ? I don't know who was up today because I was gone. I think I have a Colombian half and a full ouncer, but I don't know. Veggies and flour. Yeah, it's way too soggy. Snoopy and beans. Okay. It's way too soggy for us to even think about getting out and doing any gardening. I don't know. The farmers up here get lucky every goddamn spring. It seems like The last few winters, we haven't had any snow during the winter. And I'm not bitching about that because I don't have to push snow. But that leaves very little groundwater. Good God Almighty. I don't want to do that right now. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Very little water. And I could tell by the sap season this year was only a week long. So there was not much groundwater. And when the farmers go out to plant, if they don't have any water, plants ain't growing. They get lucky every fucking spring. It rains like this and the ground gets saturated. Top dries out. They go out and plant. Everything's good. And you wait. Plants get about this tall when they're really needing water, and it'll fucking rain again. They get so goddamn lucky. I don't understand how they get so lucky. Some year, it's going to happen where they're not going to get any water in the spring. We're not going to have any snow, and this place will turn into a fucking dust storm up here. They've been lucky. They have been lucky, but it's going to happen one of these years. $60 on Columbian at 92. Columbia, it's 92. I'd have to actually go out and look and see what I have for Columbian. I know I got a couple. I don't really collect them, but I got them cheap enough. Tomato, pepper, cucumber, pumpkin, and sugar baby watermelon. Okay. Get the peppers planted right now. Get the tomatoes planted right now because they take the longest, especially the peppers. Pumpkins, they'll make it. Watermelons, they'll make it. Yeah, they're all late. Everything you got is late. So get it in the ground or pots right now if you can. I need to start peppers here in pots because it's just going to be too wet for us to get out there. I should anything that's going to take a while. Well, most of the watermelons plants, the squash plants, all that stuff, the perennial stuff, that keeps coming up because it's in a place where it's like rhubarb. Every year comes up. It's always in the way. I got to step around plants. I got to step over plants to get in my honey house. Well, now I'm not doing bees this year, so I don't have to get in the honey house. I just have to get in there this spring to unload it. And I got to figure out what I got in there for a price and make this guy an offer and see if he's going to take it. I got one guy interested in my bee stuff, so okay. It's going. I'm not raising them anymore. With little tomatoes on only $10, they're already take the whole thing, put it in a hole, replant it, good to go. That's not bad. Not bad, JJ. Not bad at all. Okay. Where the hell the Kiwi left? I see that. There's Irish's link. Okay, I have to go. Maybe I can do that later here. I don't know. I got to click on Kiwi. I'm going to add him as a moderator while I'm at it. Okay, did that. Add him as a moderator. I should add Bits too. I'll add Bits as a moderator. And Chew. You got to put Chew on as a moderator. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. All right. Back down to the bottom. All right. You got 6-pack, 6-inch tall for $1.99. Good. Good price. Good price. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I got to go look. I either got to go to Mason City, look at the Walmart there, or Tractor Supply or whatever, and then I got to check here in our local hardware store because they got a hell of a greenhouse too. So anyway, I got to get on the internet and check this today. I got to check all that stuff. More than likely all silver plated, but you never know. He picks up like he said, he went to a garage sale local town here. Lady had a box of rings, and he picked out a couple, and he said, how much for these? She said, 25 cents a piece. He said, how much for the whole box? He said there was like 35 rings in there. $3. So he bought it. We weighed it up when he got home. He went through it, and he found all the 925 silver in it. I weighed up the silver, and this was with stones in it, of course, but there was over an ounce and a half of 925 in there. Now that's with stones, so I'm taking half off. He got an ounce of 925 silver, $30, $25, and he spent $3. So what the hell? You know, going around to garage sales, if you know half-ass what you're looking for, it might be worth your time. I know you might spend that in gas, but if you like going to garage sales, it might be a way to make a little money. I know guys that go to garage sales and they make some good money doing that stuff. So it might be worth the time spent. I don't know. Anyway, we're going on a half hour. I just wanted to stop in and give you after action on what we did today. And to remind you that Sunday, when I get up, if I get up, it'll be in the morning. But we're going to do the customer appreciation. And yes, we got 4 bags of foreign silver we're giving away. And they're foreign coins. There might be silver in there. I don't know. I didn't go through it. I don't care. Then we also have this goldback that's going to be given away. We got a Wyoming goldback. Okay, that's for the appreciation. Then we're going to sell some stuff. We got an international grading service, silver design, North Dakota nickel, PR70. Doing that nickel also. That'll be $1 and go. Then we have this postal mint set, the postal train set mint. And one is silver, one is copper, one is brass or bronze. We have 6 different goldbacks, all $1 goldbacks, 6 different states. That's also $1 and go. And we have a 2010 mint set, mint proof set. All that's going to be $1 and go. The rest I'll give away. The foreign coinage and that one goldback, which is a copy of another one I got in there. So that'll all get given away, and that's going to be Sunday morning. And we're going to do it just like Durbin's auctions. We're going to have 18 or older, United States mailing address, capital letters, one guess only. When I say go, and then when everybody stops, then we'll go back and check. The first letter that guessed it will get, and you'll have to send me an email with a mailing address. That's all. That's the way it's going to be. And we only have 4 people in chat. You know, it's only 1 winner per, so we can have 4 winners. If we don't have 4 people in chat, then I won't give it all away. But we'll still do the $1 and go. We'll still do that. So, you know, Scotty's link. Oh, I think I got Scotty. Let me check, though. Scotty, you're going to be a moderator here pretty quick. All right, you're a moderator now. Let's see Scotty's channel. Let's just take a look here. Am I subscribed? Yeah, but not. All right, now I got all of it. All right, very good. All right, put that away. We did that. Yeah, I didn't ring the bell icon to get all of them. I was subscribed, so I went up and did all of them. Because every once in a while, there's some good shit on there. Like I went to Hidden's that one night, and a lot of stuff that Hidden has, I'm not interested in. But the one night he did the large pennies from the United States. That was interesting. I like large pennies, especially Canadians, but I do have some United States large pennies. And I don't collect them, but I have some. Find them cheap enough, you know. Oh, thank you, Friggin. Nice. Well, we are going to do that tomorrow morning. We're going to end this. We're at a half hour. I'm going to start looking up some stuff here. Start doing some stuff. I got to call Ginger. I got to call my nephew back. Look at messages, see what's going on. I got a mess everywhere. I got to package up stuff, send a Kiwi. So we'll see you guys later, probably in a stream this afternoon or this evening, someplace. And I will check you later. See you, man.